Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today for AM Yoga. Today we're going to be working with some self-love and some grounding practices through our yoga experience. So what I would like to share is that I feel like so many of us are dealing with this sense of groundlessness. And there is a specific mantra that is for this experience of feeling no ground beneath us. And also, so many mental health workers are sharing with all of us right now that what we're all experiencing at this time can stir about within us the 5 stages of grief. And today, I just want to allow ourselves to ground to the earth, to try to bring back a sense of groundedness, and also to help soften to ourselves through all of this. So this is going to be a grounding and heart-opening practice that I hope you can all enjoy so that we can really soften to ourselves. I know personally, with all this, from not being around all of you and other family members, it's been a challenge, and we get stuck in our headspace where unfortunately some of our darker shadow elements lie. And how can we allow ourselves to go into all those places within us and really love and accept and thank every part of us? And I just like to bring up the 5 stages of grief because you might be experiencing them like I know I definitely was. This has been a roller coaster ride. And the 5 stages are denial, anger, bargaining, and then depression. I know I was there earlier this week. And acceptance. And they can come in any order. We all know like the denial is like, I can't accept this right now, and then finally we do. We get so angry, we get irritated, frustrated. It can be from mild irritation to fury, and then it heads into the bargaining where we're praying and talking to God or whomever we're out there with to please help take this pain away. And then it goes into the depression, the deep pain and sadness we might be feeling when we're not connecting with each other. So right now, today, we're going to really honor that we are connecting and that we're here for each other and we're holding space together even though we're apart. And then the acceptance, and how do we move on, and how do we create a new life and find that grounded sensation again. So I'm going to be sharing a mantra that is about groundlessness as we begin our practice today. If you do feel inspired to donate to Branches, we gratefully, graciously accept it. Please, you do not have to though. Our PayPal link is paypal.me/branchesofwellness. And we have also sent out an email and Facebook post about joining us next week for private Facebook live video. That's what we're going to be moving to. That is for a paid fee that we'll be happy to work with you on. So I'm going to come back to my mat now. I'm going to get started with you and share that lovely mantra about groundedness, groundlessness, and how do we get the ground back? I got my tea. Okay, so make sure as you come into your space this morning that you might have a block or cushion to sit on or a bolster of some kind. Make sure if you need a blanket for Shavasana that you have a lovely blanket to curl up with later, maybe even a strap or a rope tie to help you through this. And just know as we continue on, do what feels right to your body. Honor the instinct of the body and just allow yourself to stay longer in postures if you need to opt out of things, to rest, to take long Shavasana if that's what your heart needs to feel grounded today. So let yourself sit comfortably and tall. I'll give you a moment just to find your seat. We're going to elongate the spine. I'm just going to let ourselves feel the heaviness of the legs as we settle in here, feeling the heaviness of our feet, the heaviness of the knees and the thighs and the shin bones. Feel the heaviness of your sacrum and pelvis, your sits bones. Nice deep breath, tailbone sinking into your prop and the earth. As you exhale, relax your jaw, sigh out the breath. So we're deepening the breath here. I know for myself right now, yoga and going outside are the only big touchstones of feeling the ground back beneath us and of softening to myself and getting out of my head space. So inhale, feel the ground as you come into your practice beneath you there, the ground beneath, and relax the jaw. Feel your shoulders, arms, and hands grow heavy. I'm going to share with you the mantra. It's also known as a heart sutra from Buddhism. And it's Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha. And it translates to Om, gone, gone, gone beyond, gone completely beyond. Awake, so be it. But Pema Chodron, a Buddhist teacher and nun, she wrote a translation that I love much better. So I'll share that with you. It feels like it applies to my life right now. Om, groundlessness. Holy crap, even more groundlessness. Can it get more groundless than this? Oh my gosh, it is ultimately groundless. There is no ground. And there's a ah! And then she says, so be it. And it's usually followed with laughter. So be it. Here we go. Breathing in. Feel the earth. Take a couple sigh of your breath, big out the jaw. And I'll share with you the mantra. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha. 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 Om. Just breathing in here. Let yourself smile. So we're going to allow ourselves to just begin connecting in here. We're going to take the legs out in front of us, grounding through our legs here. I'm just going to give my body a lot of gratitude as I connect here, massaging down the front of the legs, up the back, giving myself a lot of gratitude for what I have been doing, and I want you to do the same for what you have been doing to take care of yourself, to lift your spirits through all this. So massaging up and down the leg lines and honoring wherever you are in your life with any of those stages you might be in with me. You might be in frustration, anger mode. You might be in depression mode on and off throughout the day. It has been a roller coaster ride. So just appreciate yourself and that you are doing the absolute best that you can be doing right now, and none of us have ever done this before. So now let yourself take circular massage around your knee joints. As you do, can you also circle your ankles for a moment? Coming into the parts of our body that connect us to this beautiful earth and help us stay present with all of this. So grateful for our legs and our feet and our health, and so grateful that we can step outside and walk on the earth with the bodies that are given to us on this day. So grateful. So we're going to let ourselves pummel up and down one leg. You know, I always like to start my classes with the bilateral pummeling to help the brain fire in the neocortex. It also boosts the immune system and helps mildly detoxify and get the circulation going. So you're pummeling up and down, right, left, one leg. Feel free to go into the bottom of your feet. And as you're doing this, exhale where you've been stuck in any of those thought loops and cycles that have been really unhelpful to you. I know I was there on and off. Go to your other leg. It's hard not to be together, and I really appreciate you all being there with me today. I can see more of you joining us, and I love you and I miss you all. And so feel that connection to each other as we pummel out. And go through your bottom of your foot if you can, or around your ankle. pummeling out where we've been really hard on ourselves. I think a lot of us have been, because we just don't know how to find the ground right now. It's unfamiliar. Go to your hips, go to your glutes, lean forward, and just exhale if you've been stuck in guilt or shame, like thinking I should be doing this better, or I should make more of a schedule for myself. Just exhale all of those thoughts right now. Schedules help, but this life is uncertain, and that's the only thing we know for sure. All of this is temporary. So that can be comforting, go to the belly, but it can also be not comforting to know that all of this is always changing. Go up to your heart and really enjoy pummeling your chest here, and just take these big, sweeping, cleansing breaths. I'm so grateful that it is sunny again. So breathe in, if you're with me, breathe in that sunshine into your lungs and just let it blossom out. Self-acceptance, self-love, and self-softening today. Big breath. We're pummeling the thymus gland area. It's stimulating the immune system to secrete more lymphatic fluid. We're decongesting our lungs. Now go to one armpit. Sounds silly. Extend one arm up, but pummel around your armpit, pectoral area as we get into some more lymph nodes. Let your legs be comfortably positioned. Breathe deep. And go up and down that arm and hand. I'm sending out the little ghosts. We're sending out where we've been stuck in our more harmful self-talk. We all do it. Exhale. And then go to the other armpit. Immune boosting, immune enhancing. Feels like a monkey. You might go, ooh, ah, ah, ah. And breathe deep. We gotta laugh. We gotta smile. And then go up and down the arm and hand. Up and down. And just letting yourself know that any goodness that comes to yourself and your family through these days, just let yourself receive it without questioning whether or not you're worthy and deserving. Any compliments, any love from a distance, let it come to you and open your heart to take it in. Go around one shoulder. I'm taking my right hand to the top of the shoulder and I'm just pummeling out the top of the shoulder. And I'm just letting go of all the unnecessary pressure that I've put on myself. I don't know if any of you have been stuck in that little dark closet space of your mind with an inner critic lately, but if you have, exhale and just break up that critic energy, the pressure that you put on yourself. Go to the other side. I'm breaking up and freeing myself, but also at the same time, we're letting ourselves say thank you to those difficult parts that we have within us, because they've only been trying to protect us through all of this. So thank you, all the difficult parts that I don't particularly like from time to time. Thank you. Thank you for protecting me. Good. And now let yourself take your fingers to your scalp. We're going to tap a little bit, drumming the fingers, and then start to briskly shampoo your scalp. We have allergy season upon us, and when we work with the scalp scrubs, we can help open up some sinus energy. So as you go around the scalp and base of the skull, also upper neck, as you do this little scrub, you're helping with some sinus pressure points here. So notice as you scrub, if you feel certain parts opening or certain moments where the sinuses feel like they're a little more clear, and bring that sunlight into your head, breathe it into your body, breathe it into your thoughts. And then go to the back of your neck and upper neck, base of the skull, massage up and down here for a moment. All of this tactile action that we're doing, this touching the body here, it helps the brain to fire in the neocortex. It helps us to stay more present, more calm, more grounded. Take a couple horsey lips as you massage the back of the neck. You're just gonna, or a lion's breath. And then let yourself just kind of hold around your jaw. So I have my hands cupped around the base of my lower jaw. My fingers are wrapping to the back of my skull here. And I'm just gently supporting my jaw and my head. Take a breath in and sigh it out. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhisvaha. Can it get more groundless than this? And then we say, ah! And then we have to laugh. So be it. We're learning. We're all learning together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, shake out your hands now. Alternate the shake out. Let that stuff that you've been carrying, knowingly, unknowingly, just shake it all off. Shake it all off. Deep breath. Make that windy, big, bad wolf exhalation. Good. And now let your hands and legs relax. Give your feet a little stomp on the floor. Maybe let your arms do something that feels natural to you, just a little swinging, a little release. Bilateral stomping. Find the ground. Can you connect with the ground? I know this seems unconventional, but the bilateral foot stomping helping us to stomp out fear and to come in to the earth space. I found the ground. Thank you. Thank you. You can tell the body, thank you. And then let it stop for a moment and inhale, reach to the sky. My legs are bent in front of me as I exhale, taking my right palm to the earth. I'm going to take a lateral stretch, tipping right. Inhale through center. Let your heart open wide. You might look to the sky. Exhale, tip it, and just enjoy every part opening. Inhale, take in the goodness of today. Exhale. And I just say thank you. Thank you for the grounding of yoga, of mindful practice. Inhale, exhale over. So that no matter what I'm going through and how groundless I feel, I can come to things I know that will bring me into the present. And I can soften to myself. Exhale, so I find yoga, breathing, meditation, and walking outside all bring me in and put the ground back under me for even just a moment. Inhale, huge breath. Exhale, sigh. Our lives have been off kilter, and so right now just inviting anything that's been out of balance within your thoughts and emotions just to pour out, pour out. Exhale, I pour it out. A few more breaths. The mantra Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhisvaha is said to depict the journey of all of our lives. And we are on this journey right now together, for sure. Good, one more breath. As you go, my left hand is to the earth now, my right arm's overhead. I'm gonna just paint the ceiling with my arm and hand or my elbow. So you explore, how does that feel good to move your shoulder joint, your hands, your fingers, your wrists, and make it work for your body. So close your eyes if you need to, so you can connect to the body's voice and get out of the head space. And just bring in the blue sky of today. Bring in the energy of how the trees reach up through their crown and pull the same energy that they're taking in into yourself. And feel your roots, your feet, your legs, your hips heavy on the earth. One more breath. Exhaling. And then inhale, pass yourself back through center, over to the other side. My right hand's on the earth, left arm waving or exploring the space above. We're all in this together. And you know, I was getting really angry when I kept hearing that phrase the last few days, different people saying to me, we're all in this together. And I get really angry, and I don't know why, but I know we are. Breathe. And I like to connect to that from the space of compassion, connecting all of us together through our hearts, softening together. Breathe. And just take a couple more breaths as you open up that shoulder, the side of the back, lateral stretching, the wrist, the fingers, horsey lips. Inhale when you pass back to center, and as you do so, play with some beautiful shoulder circles. I'm just letting my shoulders inhale up to my ears, exhale, roll them back. I'm doing a little bit of a tailbone pelvic rock here. I'm just rocking back as my shoulders go back, rocking forward as my shoulders release down and forward. And now let's exhale and sigh when we drop and roll the shoulders back. Inhale when your shoulders come to your ears. And just again, all of the mental hooks, I even call them like mental knives, that I will attack myself with at various times of the day. Just exhale and feel them lifting out of you. Feel them removed from your heart center, your body, your back, your roots. And let yourself just fully clear out. Take 2 more breaths here. And then as you do so, again, my legs are bent in front of me. I'm still seated on a prop. Your choice if you'd like to be like that. I'm leaning back into my fingers, fingertips on the earth, and my 4 fingers or 5 fingers on the earth. And then inhale, lift your heart. You could go palms to earth. I'm just taking a little seated back bend, heart opener, big breath in, and sigh. And now I hear the laughter in my head. We're not going crazy, guys. So inhale, and if you feel the need to laugh at anything lately, feel free. I'm going to giggle occasionally today. Sigh it out. 2 more breaths. That's why Pema Chodron writes at the end of the Gate, the Heart Sutra mantra, there's that laughter. So be it. Here we are. 1 more breath. Can you take it into your heart? Clear it out. Lovely. Inhale back to center. 1 more, again, little heart opening practice here. Give yourself a moment though, just kind of shake out your legs. I'm going to take some, again, thymus stimulating practice, lung decongesting through this one, but it's a beautiful heart opening. I'm going to let my legs be out in front in a knee dropped open sort of way, a turned out leg position. So if that feels great in your body, let it happen. You can always support your thighs with blocks, or you can keep it parallel or any other way that feels good to you right now. But we're going to let ourselves reach forward. I'm going to inhale here. As I exhale, I'm going to thump my heart and open my arms as I lean back and just play with this here. So I'm going to exhale with this quick, forceful breath out and just feel again this waking up to how can we soften to ourselves and how can we open up to feel the interconnectedness to all of us, that we are not alone. No matter how angry we want to get about it, and honoring our anger. Thank you, anger, for protecting me. But we're all together in this. Inhaling. And as you reach out, close your eyes and reach forward and feel like you're touching the energy of one another today. I'm touching the energy of family members that I can't see. I'm touching the energy of all of you who I miss dearly, I miss tremendously, because you help formulate and tailor our classes. So just feeling this connection to each other. 2 more breaths here. And now we're going to let ourselves reach up, inhale, exhale it forward. So you can bend as much as you want. I'm going to touch my heart lightly now with my fingertips and then exhale forward. Fingertip drum, inhale, exhale, inhale. Inhaling and exhaling forward. So I inhale, little fingertip tap on my heart and wave it forward. Feel this? As you exhale and wave forward, sigh out your breath. Maybe even lion's breath, tongue out and down. Get rid of the garbage. A few more. Take off the layers of anything you've gathered and have been carrying around with you. 2 more now. 1 more. Big wave. Exhale, bend your legs, open up some space between your legs, and maybe hang over. So I have a wider angle like a Upavista Konasana, but with bent knees, and I'm spilling my upper body over as far as it's comfortable going. You can stay here and be still, releasing your head weight and jaw, or you can sway yourself, you can rock yourself. You can walk your fingertips out in front of you from side to side. But breathe. Again, you might even feel guided to go into a lateral side stretch, reaching open to the sky. You might go side to side and explore that. Take a few breaths here. Just touching the earth with hands, fingertips, feet, legs. Grounding. And now as you continue to explore, at some point invite yourself back to center release. And we're going to take a few big sighing exhalations toward the earth. And I want you to imagine the earth is a body of water right now. And when you exhale into the earth with the sighing sound, you're going to imagine ripples moving out like the concentric rings on a pond when you throw a stone in. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, go, and try to make that sound if you can. Inhale. Even if it has to sound frustrated, that's fine. Just a big sigh. Big breath. Watch the ripples go out as you exhale. Dumping out anything you've been holding in your body, mind, or heart. We're going to take one more breath, however you're intoning it. And just be here in stillness for a moment. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha. Inhale, reaching and lengthening the spine back up. Sit tall, let your eyes open like you're seeing with clear vision. Like we're coming now fully into present moment seeing. And just take a moment here to look around your space, and just have gratitude in your heart for this. This is your groundedness. Look around. I put flowers in front of me today. I see my house plants. I see my coffee pot. I see my water. Let yourself look around. We have full fridges. I'm in my kitchen. You could be anywhere, but look around and just see. I am grateful for our windows, for the sun to pour in, and just take it all in. Take it all in wherever you are, identifying what you're seeing here for a moment. We are safe, all is well, and we're all learning this new way of living together, and we are all still connected. Breathe here. Good. Let yourself start to bring your legs in. We're going to take a little twist. I'm going to bring my legs to cross-legged. You might go to a cobbler's pose or Baddha Konasana, bringing our soles of our feet together. I'm going to go cross-legged. One more seated exercise to twist and open the heart here. So we're going to be, again, taking our little thump at the heart center thymus and then opening, twisting one side. Thump, exhale, and then inhale. Actually, I reverse. Inhale, thump, exhale, twist. Inhale, thump, exhale, twist. So feel this. See if you can sit regally, really tall, chin lift, and just imagine seeing the beauty all across your horizon, and you're letting yourself thump, exhale, take in all of the goodness on all around you, either side, and witnessing the goodness. So I'm detoxing from my fear thinking, my worry thinking, and I'm going to go inhale. I'm detoxifying from my shame thinking. I like to get in the shame swamp. You might be there with me from time to time. Detoxifying my inner critic. And I'm telling all of them thank you, but I want to be present and I want to find this new ground, wherever it is, in however small of moments. Last one. Now inhale, reach your arms if you can up. If your shoulders are tired, arms are tired, bring them down, palms down. We're going to come into Kapalabhati Pranayama. Quick exhalations from the mouth, starting to tone the abs, enhance the metabolic rate, bring some fire in, detoxify. If you would like, you can go into what we call the Ego Eradicator Mudra. It's from Kundalini practice. You make like a bear paw or paw shape with your hands, The fingers are all curled down toward the palms. And we're going to let ourselves hold this action up above. If your arms and shoulders are tired, bring them to your sides. So we're going to do quick exhalation out the nose or mouth and a passive inhalation. We only hear the sound of the breath on the exhalation. It sounds like this. And the belly goes in, in. Close your eyes. If you go from the mouth for a while, try out the nose. Burn away unhelpful thoughts and thinking. Inhale up, reach, lengthen. Exhale, bending my elbows, just bringing my hands to my sides. My palms are up, my fingers are curled. Take a breath. We're going to do 2 more rounds of that. If you would prefer just to breathe deeply, you are more than welcome. You can always opt out sooner than later. This is the skull polishing breath variation of Kapalabhati Pranayama to help cleanse our thoughts and help the mind settle. Inhale, lengthening back up. Exhale out the nose or mouth. Blow out, move out the unhelpful thoughts wherever we've been stuck in ourselves. Inner spring cleaning here. Inhale. Exhale. Reposition your legs if you need. We have 1 more round. Go slower or faster if you like. Opt out, breathe deeply if you like. But we can all think about inner spring cleaning. 1 more round and we'll come to silence after that for a moment to experience and integrate how we're feeling. Inhale again, last time. Ego eradicator. And inhale. Exhale, open your hands and take self-acceptance gesture, either palm over palm pressing into heart or self-hug. Close your eyes, breathe. Can you make a little bit more space for yourself to be just as it is today? No matter what emotions come up, no matter what thoughts come up, no matter what fear comes up, hold yourself right now and make a little bit more space for experiencing everything that you are. Inhale, reach to the sky. As you exhale, release it. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale up. Thinking or saying, Aham Prema. I am divine love. Inhale up. Aham Prema. 1 more if you can. Aham Prema. Divine love washing over all of us today. Blessing all of us with that self-compassion. 1 more even. Aham Prema. Aham Prema. Inhale, let yourself start to shift. Shift onto your hands and your knees or elbows and knees. I'm going to turn sideways. I'm going to move my little flowers out of the way. And as you come down, as I'm going to come onto my elbows and knees to show, I'm just going to take a leg shake out behind me. So I'm going to take 1 leg back and give it the little wet paw kickoff. So like you have a dog or cat at home that gets wet paws, shake off your paw. And then we're going to paw and shake the other one. Whoops, as I kick the stove. Let yourself kick and shake. Working in these rooms that we have with gratitude. Breathe. Then I go kick it again. And then let yourself come center. We're going to take some cat-cow of the spine here. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, sway. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, sway. Now, if you prefer to be on your hands, let that be there for you. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, sway. Use the big bad wolf exhalation. Inhale, sway the spine. Now just enjoy this. If you want more challenge for your arms, you can add little mini push-ups between the movements. So you can bend your elbows and then lengthen, straighten to sway your back. Bend the elbows, lengthen, straighten to round your back. So we're still going to inhale, sway. Exhale, round. Feel your elbows or your hands like suction cup to the earth. Knees and legs suction cup to the earth, grounding and rooting us. And then exhale again. Anything you want to clear out. And inhale. Take in the grounded energy of our practice, the groundedness of being here together. So grateful. Two more breaths. One more fantastic breath here in your own pace. Now, you can stay on your hands, or I'm going to go to my elbows again, and we're going to play with leg exploration behind us to nurture, nourish our hips, even stabilize some SI joints. So I'm going to let my right leg's coming back, and I might start just by exploring on the floor behind me. So my knees bend, I'm dragging my toes or the tops of the foot around the floor. You can also take it up in the air. And you can explore, again, closing your eyes maybe, let your leg go in any directional pattern that it wants. And just notice how you're waking up your glutes, your hips, and different muscles around your thigh. Breathe. Deep breath. This can also generate heat in the body. Just exploring with that leg anywhere it's willing to go. Trying to find all the ways it can move. Maybe cross behind you, up, down, in toward the chest, out. Maybe you wiggle your toes or circle your ankles in some points, or just your one ankle. Breathe here. Relax your neck, your face, your jaw. Deep breath. Feeling the firm leg muscles kicking in here, our roots. Also supporting leg really firing right now. Horsey, lift your jaw. 2 more moments, 2 more breaths, I should say. 1 more breath. And then release it back to the floor, knee coming down. Windshield wiper, wag your tail. Take a breath in, let your head weight hang, and sigh out your breath. You're just going to exhale from your mouth. Feel your jaw open and unhinge a bit when you sigh. If you got to make any sound, grumble it out, laugh it out, whisper it out. Find the ground. And we're going to take it into the opposite leg as you're ready. So as I center myself, I'm going to let my foot and leg explore the earth first. So tops of my foot just kind of moving around. And then maybe I feel I have the confidence and range of motion to lift the leg up and to let it explore the space all around, above, to the side, across, underneath. Breathing here. Keep the breath beautifully fluid. Do what you can. When you gotta rest, when your internal timer goes off, just stop. Deep breath. Exploring all the ways the leg can move back there, underneath you, above you, to the side. Breathe here. Feel your supporting side really stabilizing you, really strengthening. Deep breath. Recognizing your strength. Take 2 more breaths. And after that second breath, knees to the earth, wag your tail. Hang your head and horsey lip or lion's breath your tongue out. Make a sound if you need. And then center your body. Take it back just for a moment to child's pose. So I'm going to have my knees really wide. You can have yours more narrow, your choice. Hips can go back to the heels, or your body might keep your hips up more. Again, honor what you're feeling. Arms can extend out in front, or you can make a pillow for your head with your forearms. Just take some breath here. Some of you that want more lateral stretch, you might reach your arms out in front and walk the arms side to side. And just feel the nooks and crannies around your belly, your spine, your sides, your rib cage, all opening up to the sunlight of today. And also, we're all resting on the earth right now. Could we send positive intention to one another through the roots of the earth? So right now, thinking of everybody that's out there practicing with us, both right now and in the future. And just let yourself send them love. Send them some self-compassion. Send them light and happiness and smiles. Send them resilience for when we do all dance with our demons. Send them resilience. I'm sending resilience to all of you, so we can open up our toolbox when we need to and take out our tools to help ourselves. Good, and then let yourself begin to lengthen up for a moment. And we'll keep sending each other those wonderful thoughts today. Going into down dog as you feel ready here. And then as you go to down dog, we're just gonna let ourselves walk the dog a minute. So if you need to be on your elbows, you can. You can prop yourself too. But walk the dog, roll through the bottoms of the feet, wake them up. Let your head weight hang, sigh out your breath. Horsey lip again. Relax that jaw, relax the neck. I'm going to center my body weight now right over the balls of my feet. So my legs are still, my heels are high. Give yourself a nice little twisted dog to open up the lateral muscles. Deep breath, so I swivel my knees one way. And then I can swivel the other way, maintaining deep breath. Sigh it out. Let your head, neck, face, and jaw release, relax. Can you do 2 more swivels? If not, rest in any way you need to. And again, coming to the floor whenever you need. If you can take a 3-legged dog stretch, go for it. Just for a moment, just to get the backs of the legs. Beautiful stretching here. And then coming down to our center. Good. I'm going to give 3 options for a hip opener right now as we're continuing to connect to earth and self and surrender. So one option, option A, is I feel the most gentle, and it can be zigzag pose. So zigzag pose, both of our legs. Bend same direction. So I have my left knee in front, my right knee is to my side, my feet are toward my side and back here. If you want a deep hip stretch in a zigzag, you can take your front leg out to more of a 90-degree angle. But we can either sit in zigzag tall here, or release forward, or walk our hands one way or the other in it. Great for hips and back. You might evolve it to a pigeon pose if you feel like you have that assuredness about your knees and your hips. If you feel you want more sensation, you can extend the back leg. Your weight is on the top of the back foot a little bit. Hips are centered, your knee is on the earth. And again, you can release it forward or walk yourself side to side. Or some of you at home might like to opt for cow's face pose. Cow's face pose is we have my one leg is crossed underneath me and I draw the other leg across at the top. So if we have the range of motion, sometimes it looks like the knees will stack and the feet are kind of out to our sides. Some of us may only be able to work like right here or here. So choose what kind of hip opener you feel would most benefit you right now. Zigzag or pigeon or cow's face Gomukhasana. So let yourself inhale down, lengthen. And you always have the option in any of these postures to stay tall and long with the spine the whole time. Or as you exhale, you can let yourself melt over your legs or your lower body or toward the earth. So you could be Gomukhasana, you could be pigeon, you could be zigzag. Honor your body right now. Deep breathing. And something that, again, I like to do in any of the postures, if it feels right in your body, I like to explore just a little side lateral movement. I might walk my fingertips one way. Enjoy that breath. It is part of our grounded ability and grounding superpower. Go the other way when you're ready. And let that breath open up all the spaces around your heart center so we can really make space to hold ourselves and all of our needs today. And letting ourselves eventually, only when we want to, kind of lengthen back up through the spine. So you might really be enjoying your hip opener, and if you are, stay there longer. Please just do whatever you need. That's part of really honoring our needs, and that's where we can often get in a fight with ourselves about what we should be doing, moving on, or shouldn't be doing. So you choose. I'm going to release my hip opener though now, coming up and untangling my legs from wherever they were. And you can take any counter pose that feels good to you. Sometimes after any of the hip openers, I might like to go to my hands and knees and extend one leg back. So you'll see me from the side here, extending, so I'm stretching the back of the knee that was bent. You might like down dog or three-legged dog again. Sometimes though, after Gomukhasana or cow's face, I like to do a little sphinx or a cobra action on my back and spine and hip flexor. So if that feels good to you, breathe and do it. Do whatever you need now. And then when you'd like to neutralize the body to prepare for the other side, again, please feel free. So if you're setting up for the opposite side, I know I had my left leg to the front first in the zigzag, so you might put your right knee in the front, left knee to your side for zigzag. You might evolve it to pigeon, extending that left leg behind you on the top of the back leg there. And you can always release forward or stay upright. You might go to cow's face. For myself now, my right leg would be crossed underneath and my left leg would be coming across, and so some of us might sit tall and just hold the leg. Some of us might be able to stack the knees. The other thing that helps with cow's face too is if you sit a little bit elevated. So sometimes I'll take a little block right under there, and it allows for my knees to cross a little bit further, or gives me that leverage to be able to bring the leg further across. So your choice here. Wherever you are for your second hip opener, let yourself sit tall at first, breathing deep. You might already be in the forward release position, and that's perfect. Exhaling when you would like to release forward, and just exploring that hip opening stretch, relaxing your jaw, your face. You might walk again, your arms and hands one way or the other if that speaks to you. If not, just stay centered. I like to do it just because it helps to open up and release tension from the sides of my back. Deep breath here. And the hip openers like these, our pigeon, our zigzag, even our Gomukhasana, cow's face, have to do with surrendering, and that's all any of us can do right now, is getting really good at surrendering. Like, I have no control over this. This is all impermanent. It is all temporary. It is all changing. So it's kind of like that bargaining phase of grieving. Take this pain from me, God. I put my trust in your hands. Whatever it is that you need to say in your head for going along with this ride of life, let it happen. Taking just a few more breaths. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha. Can it get more groundless than this? And we say, whatever happens, so be it. Letting yourself eventually release when your body feels ready. Now again, some of you might still be enjoying that hip opening, the moment of surrender, so take as much time as you need. But when you feel guided to move up to a seated or upright position of the spine, let it happen when you're ready. And honoring the body and how it might want to counter the stretch. So I'm going to let myself again shift into my counter stretches for my hip opener. I might take one leg back and stretch the back of my knee, the other leg. Can down dog it. Do anything that feels good. You might be sitting to counter your stretch. So anything that your body says, hey, do this, it would feel fantastic. Sometimes a three-legged dog feels great. So do what you need. Sometimes that Sphinx or Cobra posture really speaks to you. So if you need to go elbows to the earth and let your hips sink, play with that for a moment. We'll spend more time in that heart opener later. And then just whenever you're ready, meet me more time on hands or elbows and knees. I am going to utilize a block underneath my one elbow just to show this for those that might have some wrist issues today. And I'm just going to play with a twist to free up my heart center here. So I have left elbow, left forearm on a block perpendicular. My knees are a little wide. I'm going to inhale, reach my right arm to the sky. And as I exhale, carve it under. And just feel this beautiful unwinding of the back and wringing out. Inhale as you reach to the sky. Exhale as you carve it under. Just opening up the heart again to receive more compassion for ourselves, to create more compassion. Oh, to say thank you to the sky above and the earth below. Now, if you would like to, we can carve the arm under. If you're on a block, I'll put my elbow back on the earth. And I can carve the arm under me and let my arm and shoulder extend out on the floor. So for me, it's my right side. My head is resting on the earth. You could also have your left palm pressing into the floor to support you. But if that's not an option for you today, you can sit, and whatever arm you are moving, for me it was my right, I can hug that arm across my chest and just open up the back of the heart. So you choose where you want to be. If you're enjoying being on your knees and head toward the earth, you could reach your left arm up in the sky if that feels safe for you. You could move your wrist around, circling it. You could paint the sky with your arm. You could drape the arm across your back. What feels good here? So wherever you're at, breathe deep. Breathe all around your low belly, your low back, and the sides of your waist. Relax your jaw and let the back of your heart center open. So we're breathing, softening to ourselves in any emotional state we come into today, in any thought loop we get stuck into today. How can we soften to ourselves in everything that we're experiencing during this uncertain time when we really get to practice knowing and understanding our interconnectedness, finding ways to create the ground beneath us through mindfulness usually. Let yourself release when you're ready. Internal timer goes off. When you unwind, you might come back to your hands and knees and just take a couple cat-cows or some spinal movement. Sometimes I like to circle my rib cage around. Just a little bit of movement to get any kinks out of the back after that twist. And then when you want to set yourself up for the other side, again, you might keep hands on the earth or elbow to the earth or block. For me now, it's my right elbow or hand supporting me on the earth. Inhale my left arm up. Exhale it, carving underneath. And I just feel this beautiful, fantastic wing of mine just Opening up into that air, into that freedom. Taking in all the sunlight, all the spring flowers, all the budding trees, and really feeling to the earth holding me up from beneath. Exhaling any of my fears. We're all there in the same boat together. Let's exhale for one another. Exhale for one another. When you feel ready to bring the arm beneath you to the earth, you can. I might put my right palm now on the floor or forearm and keep sliding that left arm underneath. Left side of the head resting on the floor if you like. If that's not doable today, remember you can just bring your left arm across your chest, coming to a seated position like you're hugging that arm in, filling yourself with this self-love, self-gratitude. Good. If you like being on your knees and your head, side of the head, feel free if you want to explore with the right arm or the arm that's been supporting you. You might reach it to the sky or circle your wrist or paint the ceiling. Beautiful breath here. You can always keep that palm on the floor to support you too, though. You might drape the arm across the back and just rest, but now do what feels absolutely right as you connect with the breath and the posture. And as you inhale, fill up all around your low belly. Fill up the sides of your waist and your low back. Relax your jaw and your tongue. Sighing out. Sighing out. Again, maybe as you're hugging the arm or twisting like this, we're experiencing gratitude for being here together. So grateful. And when your timer goes off to release, again, untwist or unwind, unhug, however you're ready. And just take a couple little, again, spinal movement, cat-cow. Good. I'm going to come out into my Sphinx pose for just a moment. So let yourself slither out onto your belly. I'm going to have my palms to the earth. My elbows and palms to the earth. And I like to start really low with my upper body and head. And I think about pressing my pubic bone down into the floor to ground and anchor me there. And then lengthen, feel like you're lengthening or dragging your torso forward slightly. And then lengthen, lift up. So we've created some traction through the lumbar spine. Now, as you hold your Sphinx, again, grounded, rooted sacrum, hips, pubic bone, relax your jaw and breathe around the sides of your waist. Breathe around the low back and low belly. Relax the jaw and the tongue. Now, as we exhale the next time, see if you can, like a hydraulic kind of sensation, sink and slump your head down and forward, your shoulders shrug up. And then inhale, press forearms down and lengthen the head back up regally. Exhale, sinking, inhale, lengthen. Again, exhale at your mouth if you can. Inhale. Exhale at the mouth. Relax the jaw. Inhale, lengthen. Now our Sphinx posture, great, nourishing the spine. Also helping de-stress kidney and adrenals. Reducing cortisol levels in the body can help reduce that cortisol presence in the body, I should say. Cortisol is a stress hormone that traps fat cells around the midsection. Exhaling here. 2 more breaths. And then next time you exhale, find yourself lowering your head to the pillow of your forearms. Big breath in and out. As you inhale, feel your spine rise toward the sky. Grateful spine, grateful body rising toward the sky. Exhale, body, spine sinking toward the earth. And feel your heartbeat on the earth now. Relax your jaw. Take a moment to let your head turn and rest on one side. You stay there. I'm going to go sideways on the mat. So let yourself go sideways, or not go sideways. Let yourself extend your arms and hands if you can, like an X for a moment. And could you turn and rest on one cheek? So I'm turning my head one way, and I'm just allowing the side of my neck to open. Horsey lips are welcome. And then take your head the other side when you're ready. Take 2 or 3 big belly breaths. Now, centering your head, my nose is going to hover off the earth. I'm going to let myself inhale in my X shape here, and I'm going to take a flying squirrel type of movement. So I'm going to let myself bend my knees and then lift up my upper body, lower body if I can. Exhale, release. So your body might say, heck no, and maybe you can lift one arm up and then exhale it. Maybe you could lift up arm and leg, opposition, exhale. Maybe you can lift everything. So see where you're at today. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. And enjoy, we're going to suck the earth energy up through our front body into all of our chakras and energy centers, and feel that ground that we're creating through our practice right beneath us. And as you bring your hands back to the earth each time, send out love, send out joy, send out light to everyone practicing here today, and everyone that's going to practice with us in the future by watching this video at a later date. Sending out resiliency for everybody and compassion for everybody. Can you do 2 or 3 more breaths? If not, rest. See if you can do 1 more. And you have the option now to exhale, rest, or swim. Swim around a little bit. Oh, swim around. Feel that earth supporting you below. Even if you're resting, you're just soaking up, taking in the strength of the earth, the nurturing support of the earth. And then as you take your next exhalation, release and melt. And put your head any position you like, turning the cheek to one side or making a pillow with your forearms and rest. Inhale, feel the spine rise. Exhale, feel it sink. And sending out resiliency to everyone, the tools that we all need to help get ourselves out of our little whirlwinds and dark closets. Sending out self-compassion to everyone so we can soften and create space for ourselves through every moment of this process. Sending out light, sending out present moment energy. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhisvaha. The journey of our life. After your next exhalation, bring your hands to the earth. See if you can press yourself up. Again, we're going to come to downward facing dog, or if you need a different way to get up from the earth, please allow yourself any way you want to get up. So I'm going to go down dog it. I love to twist the dog, so I'm going to let my knees swivel one way or the other to open up the sides of my back. You might walk your dog. Again, you might be up in some different way. Wherever you're at, sigh. And eventually let yourself find your way to a ragdoll. Forward fold with bent knees, and I'm hanging. We're going to allow just for big exhalations out the mouth. Sighing. Lion's breathing with the tongue out and down. Remember, lion's breath is great for your immune system and taking inflammation out of the lymph nodes of the throat. It's great for respiratory health as well. So, horsey lip it, dangle in stillness or swing. Horsey lip again. Give the head a nod, yes and no. Again, when you find
a center stillness. Keep your knees nice and bent. Roll up through your spine, walking your hands up your thighs if you need, bent knees. Whew. Coming to center with your body. Mountain pose here. Enjoy right now just standing on the earth. We feel the ground beneath us as we head into Tadasana here, mountain. Spread your toes. You choose how wide you'd like your base. What makes you feel more stable right now? Narrow or wider? Knees bent. Inhale, shrug your shoulders. Exhale, roll them down and back, sigh. Inhale. I enjoy feeling the ground in this moment right beneath me. I enjoy it with all my whole heart. And just sending out now that intention to all of us practicing. May we all feel the ground beneath us in this moment, and may we fully enjoy it and know how we can find the ground again in the future. I'm going to take a couple more shoulder circles. May we all find the ground beneath us and enjoy it. One more breath. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha. Just be here for a moment, standing tall, knees soft, chest open. Closing your eyes if you're not already. Practice a gentle smile. Turning up the corners of your mouth in facial asana. Take a cleansing breath like you're sucking in the fresh air from outside. Sigh it out. Heart center with our hands, prayer, Anjali Mudra. Just open your eyes in your space again and look around. I'm so grateful for all that I see, even the clutter, even the stuff that I wish wasn't there sometimes. Just be grateful for all of it right now. Look around your space, sending love and gratitude toward what is with you, what is here. Good. And we're going to let ourselves play with a dancing heart opening warrior flow. And some of you have done this with me before. What we're going to take with our legs and our feet, we're going to alternate stepping to a little warrior lunge off on the diagonal. So I'm stepping out and coming in. If you are like, I want to go further and challenge myself, you can always go deeper lunge, really deep, stepping off, testing and your balance. So that's your choice. That's our leg movement. And what's going to happen with the arms, they're going to move out to warrior two, the palms up, and then center prayer hands, Anjali Mudra. So we open Pushpaputta hands where our palms are facing sky, and inhale center. And now the other key thing is we're going to utilize the vowel sound for opening the heart. And it's ha, A-H-H, like ah, a long A. So we're going to let ourselves go ha, and inhale center. Big breath, and ha, inhale center. Ha, you might close your eyes, you might whisper this ha. You might make a sigh or a slide whistle sound. Ha. Ha. Again, soft gaze or closing your eyes. Feel this wing expansion, this joyful action. Ha. Ha. You might bring a gentle smile to the face. Ha. Ha. Just feel, again, any uncertainty or fear gone and neutralized as we dance here in the present moment. And we always come back to gratitude at center, recognizing the gratitude at center. We're going to slow it down. Last breath. Inhale, center. Reach the arms to the sky, and then exhale, sigh. Melt. Inhale, center. Close your eyes. Notice how you feel. Aham Prema. I am divine love. Aham Prema. I am love. Aham Prema. Aham Prema. Aham Prema. Aham Prema. We're going to let ourselves wash with Aham Prema. So we're going to have our legs wide, knees softly bent. The movement of the body is palms out in front, receiving Aham Prema. I am divine love. This cultivates self-compassion, bringing it into our heart center and opening the arms a few times. So we're going to take it this way. And then we're going to also take it Aham Prema and we're going to wash the body down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, wash the body down, Aham Prema. So starting first with the wing opener. So soft knees, reaching the palms in front. I'm going to continue to chant Aham Prema just like I was a moment ago. You can join me or just listen. Inhale. Aham Prema. 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 Inhale, reaching up. Pushing down. Aham Prema. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Aham Prema. Inhale. Aham Prema. Aham Prema. I'm going to turn sideways. You can bend the knees or not. Aham Prema. Inhale. Aham Prema. Inhale. Aham Prema. Aham Prema. Two more. Inhale. Aham Prema. I am divine love. Inhale. Aham Prema. Now inhale, reach to the sky. Hold the breath and let the heart open as the arms melt out and down. Inhale, prayer hands up. Exhale, arms open. Two more times. Inhale. Aham Prema. If you want to say it, please do. Inhale. Aham Prema. Last time. Aham Prema. Notice how you feel. I find myself turning more and more to mantra in these days. I've been getting out my mala beads, my prayer beads. You can do this with a rosary. And for each bead, say a prayer or say a mantra or even just say, I am peace or I love myself. And just go through them because we're all trapped in our head space as we are farther apart from one another. Do anything that can help produce positive thinking through this time. I have been aha prema-ing, I have been om gate-ing, I have been even saying the Hail Mary. Whatever it speaks to you, try it. Let your minds develop a new pattern and a new process and let it shift your thoughts. I am happy, I am happy, I am happy, whatever it is. Okay, we're going to allow ourselves now just to take a windmill action in a minute. So actually we're going to start with lateral and then we're going to go to windmill before we come down and stretch our legs. So what's going to happen is we're going to let ourselves inhale the hands up overhead. Now I know my hands are a little cut off in some of the screens. I'm having my wider leg stance, knees bent. Inhaling here. As I exhale, I'm going to go to crescent moon. And then I'm going to bend my knees and melt forward like a rag doll. And then I'm going to inhale up through the center, to high temple arms, extended mountain. Exhale, I'm going to go the opposite way, crescent moon, and bend my knees until I fold to rag doll and inhale up. So you want to mind what you're feeling through your spine the whole time. Minimize the movement if you need to, or go deeper. Inhale, center. Exhale, spilling to the right and forward. Inhale, lengthen through center. Exhale, spill to the left and center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, spill and center. And up. Exhale, spill and center. Two more. One more. It's priming us for the windmill practice. Inhale up, wider legs now. I'm going to exhale down over to my right side, center, and then all the way up to my left side. Now, mind this, you can go very minimally, keeping more upright like so, or you can go with a much more big torso expression, exhaling down and inhaling up. This is from Tibetan yoga. It's to ground us and open up the flow of breath and heart space. So my legs are turned out slightly, my toes are pointed outward slightly. And what we do is we exhale down to one side, wash away what we need to. Inhale to grow into new light up the other side. Exhale, wash away what we need to. Inhale, grow up into the light on the other side. We're all in these cycles, and that's what this exercise represents, the cycle of uncertainty, but knowing that things will change and things will grow again. Now, you can do this switching sides when you're ready. I'm exhaling down. The opposite side, inhaling up the other way. Exhale and inhale. You might choose to do this with your eyes closed if you want to create more sense of disorientation or even freedom. Inhale up, exhale. Exhale. Inhale up one side, releasing, washing away what we need, and inhale, growing again into beautiful new light. One more breath here. And then centering, inhale. Exhale, melt. I'm standing now toward the back of my mat, and I'm going to let myself alternate stepping a lunge forward and then in place. Forward with the opposite leg and in place. You choose, again, how far you want to take your lunge. So I'm going to go sideways because this could be a little baby lunge. You ask your body today, you could be like, wow, really big lunge. You choose. We're going to alternate it. And each time we alternate, we're going to be hitting up the chest again, stimulating thymus. So we're grounding and creating heart-opening space, forgiving ourselves for however we've been hard on ourselves lately. So we're going to let ourselves step forward and hit and inhale and alternate and inhale. And you can let your arms reach higher. That feels nice sometimes. Exhale. You could go slower than I am. You could go faster. And maybe again, you're looking around you in your space. You're taking in the sunlight. You're seeing the sunlight. You're seeing blue sky if you have windows. You're seeing your goodness in your home. And we're sending goodness out to one another today. Now hit your belly. We're going around the belt of fear, and we're getting away, neutralizing that fear, because as you step into the earth, you've found the ground. Here in our practice with one another today, even if we're all going through different cycles of grief and grieving the way our lives used to be, we're here together now in this mindful practice. Now you're going to go to your hips and thighs. We're almost done. Hips and thighs, sending solid trust and faith through yourself. Slowing it down now. And center. Inhale, reach to the sky, stretch, hold the breath. Exhale, melt. Inhale up and melt. Last time. Inhale up, smile, and melt. Shake out your legs, shake out your hands, shake out your feet, shake out your wrists. Get silly with it. Do a little butt wiggle, do a little shoulder shimmy. Horsey lip your jaw. Let that inner child come alive right now. That's our saving grace at this time. My kids are my saving grace at this time. Oh, yeah, we have to homeschool them, but still they're entertaining nonetheless. Inner child is curious and not fearful. Likes to make a game out of things when it can. Good, give one more final shake shimmy. And then let it center, a huge breath in, and then exhale it out. Remembering in Pema Chodron's translation of the Heart Sutra, one of the Heart Sutras, there's the translation part at the end where she goes, how could it get more grounded? Could it be any more grounded than this? Any more groundless than this? Could the ground be any more absent? And then there's this, ah! And then she says, so be it. And she just laughs. So that laughter comes up through these days. We'll let it be there and be grateful for it. Okay, we're going to come on down. So I'm going to ragdoll myself forward. I'm going to just stretch. So if you want to have, I'm going to turn sideways. If you want to have straighter legs right now, please feel free. If you want more bend, let them be bent. Sometimes I like to do one more lateral exercise or stretch here, and that would require really bending your knees like someone's pulling your hips back, walking the fingertips out long, and then walking them to one side. And I always imagine like creaks and groans through my body, like things are opening in new ways, and then go the other way if you like. Breath in and out. And then centering yourself, your choice. If you want to go down dogging it and walking your dog, if you want to squat and open up your hips. Some of us, our squats might be right up here, and that's perfect. Wider legs, narrow legs. So do what feels right to you as you start to come to the earth. Some of you might go back to your hands and knees and do some cat-cow. Another thing that I like to do if I'm playing in squat, whether it's high or low, is just alternate this little side-to-side lunge. Again, all of this grounding us. Your choice. Work with what you need today. You might even do a wide-legged stretch, twisting it. Good. But as you are ready to come back to the earth, to the floor, let yourself take a moment just to sit, just for a moment, just briefly. Allow yourself to work with either Hakini gesture, fingertips touching if that feels natural and right now, or heart holding, pressing into your heart, your belly, or both hands in the heart, or hugging. Close your eyes, breathe, bow your head. Today, I will tell myself that who I am is okay, no matter what I'm experiencing, and that what I am doing, in any way that I'm doing it, is good enough. Of course, I make mistakes and get off track sometimes, but that doesn't mean that I'm not as good as everyone else. No one is perfect. And today I'm really going to recognize that that's just fine. Breathing deeply. Inhale as you reach to the sky wherever you're at. Sending out that goodness to everyone right now. I'm just going to press my palms forward. Maybe you do the same, like we're beaming each other. Resiliency, compassion, humor, laughter, and allowing for ourselves to express an experience of our emotions without judging ourselves. Compassion. Send it out. I thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really appreciate it. We're going to let ourselves start to come to the earth when you're ready. And we're going to just work with a last stretch for our legs and hips and settle into Shavasana. So I'm grabbing a strap, or you could have a belt or a tie at home. And I'm also going to have my block, or you might use a cushion. So I'm going to come on down to my back, and you're just going to allow yourself to first rock around. So you might like windshield wipering better than hugging your knees in. So if you like windshield wipering, put your feet on the earth. Let them rock side to side. If you'd rather hug your knees in and massage out your back, circling your knees, let it happen. And just let yourself exhale and relax your jaw and feel the weight of your back body sinking into the earth. So we're going to take a powerful inhalation. And sigh. Remember, sighing is so great for your brain health, meaning like reducing stress levels, helps take you out of anxiety, fight, flight, or freeze. Sighing, we do it instinctively when we're stressed, but it also helps open your heart center. Good. And after you've massaged your back out for a little bit, go ahead and, if you got your strap, take your feet and legs up in the strap, bend your knees, and I'm going to go really wide with my legs, so you don't know that they're wider than my shoulders, my knees are bent. You go as wide as you're comfortable with. And I'm just going to hug and pull my legs toward me, trying to feel my low back flat on the earth here, so there's no rounding in my low back. And big breath. And if you like, you can rock. So we're doing this little assisted happy baby, opening our groin, our roots, our hamstrings. Let your head rock side to side here. So let it rock on the back of the skull. Horsey lip, your jaw if you need. And then if you'd like, let your legs go straight in the strap if that feels okay to you, or micro knee bend. So do whatever sensation level you would like in your hamstring stretch. My legs right now look like a big V shape. Breathing here, again you might rock, you might be still, stretching it out. If you would like to bring the legs together and then release one foot into the strap and start to make a huge circle around with your leg, knee bent or straight. Let your sacrum and pelvis rock with this circle action. We're just unwinding from the layers of stress, pressure, anxiety, and fear that we've been going through. I know I have been either super energized or super exhausted, and there's like nowhere in between lately. And I think it's because our brains, all of us, we're trying to adjust, and we're trying, a lot of us, to create solutions for things going on in our life. So the brain wheels are always spinning right now. Reverse the circle of your leg. And just sigh again. Knowing that we'll find the ground again. And through our practice and our mindfulness practices, yoga, meditation, whatever exercise we do, walking, it helps bring the ground back. So know that and know what is your touchstone. Good. And then lower your leg when you're ready. Take a moment just to bend both legs, notice how they feel. So oftentimes the leg that you circled will feel heavier, longer. It feels like the hips sink slower. And then we're going to reverse and switch the feet. So I'm going to the opposite leg. Whoops. And when you would like to do that, knee bent or straight, big circles or small circles, whatever feels safe. But I'm letting my pelvis rock with my body. I'm letting my head stay relaxed. My head might rock a little bit naturally. And I'm just unwinding from the weeks, breathing. And just knowing that when you want to reverse that leg circle, you can. Sighing it out. Using your horsey lips, your lion's breath, your sighs. And again, when you want to release that leg or do any other movement with the leg in the strap, you can. But eventually I'm going to let the leg release. Let both my legs extend and just notice how they feel. Now you can stay here or do any last little movements or stretches you feel need to do. If you're happy to go right into final relaxation here, go ahead and do it. If you want a little bit more opening for the front body, I like to always finish my own personal practice with elevating my hips onto a block or a cushion or blanket roll. And I just love to extend out in any way that feels good. So maybe you just start with one leg out. So now my right leg's out. If you want to do this, you can. You don't have to. You might extend that same arm overhead, so my right side is stretching in opposition. Beautiful, beautiful stretch, and can even be a lateral stretch, like we might arc to one side, and then you can always reverse it. So do what feels right to you right here. Good. And then if you're still elevated with your hips, do anything you want. You could extend the legs. You could go to diamond legs, soles of the feet together, feet on the earth, knees open. You could go to a little inversion with your legs up, pedaling or seaweeding your legs around. And just sigh. Do what feels good. And I'm going to let this last piece here just be your own needs, meeting your own needs. Practice meeting your needs. And you can come to your final relaxation whenever you're ready. So, when you find your way to your little happy nest today, and maybe you keep your hips elevated on a prop for Shavasana, maybe you find your more traditional final relaxation, or any way that feels comforting to you to rest today. Do what you want to feel comforted. And just let yourself again connect with breath. As your body is on the earth, setting out intention once more just to send love to everybody. Send love to everybody. Send compassion, send humor, send resiliency. So we all can find the tools that we need to reclaim bits and pieces of the ground during this time when some of us are going through 5 stages of grieving the loss of our former lives. And just allow yourself to fully accept anything that comes up in your head, your heart, or your body today and moving forward. Those parts that we don't like in ourselves, they are protectors. They're just trying to keep us safe from the unknown. So if we can look at them, these habits and patterns that speak up when we get fearful or triggered, if we could just send them some thanks. And just starting with thank you, I hear you, but I'm going to separate from you now, and I'm going to tell myself I'm here in the moment, in the beauty of my life. I thank you. And sometimes we have to sit with those parts a lot longer and just be kind to ourselves through that process. So wherever you're resting, inhaling beautiful sunlight into your body. And as you exhale, let the body sink into the earth and feel the ground beneath you. Feel your heart getting more and more spacious with every breath that you take, opening up more and more to honoring yourself, loving yourself, and being here for you. Relax your jaw, your tongue as the back of the skull sinks, the face softens, the shoulders sink, the arms grow beautifully heavy. The belly rises and falls with the wave of breath. We enjoy every breath. As we exhale, we feel the back just unwinding and untensing. We feel the hips sinking beautifully into earth, the glutes softening. We feel the legs releasing, the knees heavy, shin bones, calf muscles sinking. Feeling the feet beautifully heavy, beautifully relaxed, beautifully held by this wonderful Mother Earth. Just breathe.
gate paragate parasamgate bodhisvaha. Om gate paragate parasamgate bodhisvaha. Om gate paragate parasamgate bodhisvaha. Om gate paragate parasamgate bodhisvaha. With each sound of the Tingsha bells, let yourself deepen breath. Maybe you let the words Aham Prema wash through you. Aham Prema, I am divine love, I am love, and I love myself. Aham Prema, I am divine love, and I send it out to everyone here. Aham Prema. I let my heart fill with space and compassion for me. Let yourself feel the body weight on the earth. Swallow if you need to. Wiggle your toes or your fingers. Let yourself start to stretch the body like you're waking up in the morning. Breathing in the fresh air, sighing out when you need to. Eventually roll to one side. Let yourself eventually come up to a comfortable seat. And I'm just going to share with you, as you come up, just this final little blurb from Pema Chodron. She writes, "To be fully alive, fully human, and completely awake is to be continually thrown out of the nest. To live fully is to be always in no man's land. To experience each moment as completely new and fresh. To live is to be willing to die over and over again." So that mantra, Om Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha, can it get any more groundless than this? Holy crap. And then we say, so be it. And just let yourself laugh as often as you can. So I'm with you out there. We're all in this together. And whatever stage of grieving you might be in, grieving the loss of your former life, let yourself feel it. Try to do things that you can to create ground beneath you. And I love you very much. And I miss you all. And I thank you so much for sharing your energy with me and for each other. We're all still connected. So bringing your hands to Namaste, we can't really recognize the meaning of Namaste more now than ever. Let yourself hold the hand position of Anjali Mudra. There's a place in you in which the entire universe dwells. It is the place of light, of love, of truth, of peace. When you are in that place in you, I am in that place in me, and we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much. Namaste. Stay soft with yourselves today, guys. Mwah. If you feel inspired to contribute to Branches, please, you do not have to. We will graciously and gratefully receive. It is our link, paypal.me/Branches of Wellness. Thank you.